noticed something about my crochet hook that was laying in my lap in that picture and asked me about that. So I'm popping on here to see about showing you about that. So let's see if I got everything all balanced out okay. I hope you can hear me. I don't have my headset on today, so because I left it in the car. So what Shelly saw was a crochet hook that had a funky handle on it. And yes, it's true. I have several of them. And I'm going to tell you about this. This is a nice DIY hack for my crocheters out there. So it was an idea that I came up with, and I told my husband about it, and he was on it. He's like, I can make this happen. So you take yourself down to the hardware store and you get yourself some of this. This is called it's called backer rod. It's backwards, I know, because I've got my camera flipped around, but it's called backer rod, and it's a styrofoam insulation that's used when you install doors or windows, and when you put it in and there's that gap between the frame and the wall, and they just take this stuff and they poke it in there all the way around to help insulate and help keep air from coming through and that kind of stuff. It comes in some different sizes, I think. Yeah, this is the 5/8 inch size, and I think it comes bigger and smaller. I think I might go, if it came in a little bit bigger size, I probably would try it a little bit bigger, but this is plenty fine. And what you do, take your crochet hook, your standard old regular old crochet hook, because these are like ones I've had for a million years and I love them, but I do like the ergonomic stuff too. This poor little baby pinky finger is starting to get a little arthritic in that knuckle right there. Thanks Ache Ease, I get to use that a lot, and that really helps a lot. But what I do is, here's my thumb rest, so here's just the handle part. So I just hold that together like so, and I cut off a chunk of backer rod, and then just like threading your hot dog onto your fire roasting stick, you very slowly and very carefully jam that crochet hook down inside that backer rod, and yep, it'll try to come out the side. It just did that. And you do have to just kind of wriggle it in there. It's not perfect. It's not gonna always be straight and even. I've sometimes done this part with a smaller crochet hook or even a knitting needle to get the hole started, and then it's a little bit easier to then, but you want to use one that's smaller than your crochet hook. You want that if you decide to pre-start the hole with a knitting needle, let's say, make sure it's smaller than your crochet hook, because you still want to have the crochet hook handle pressing against, because that's going to be part of what helps hold that on. We're just going to scrunch that on there, and so there you go. This one I got a little wonky right there, but that's okay, because I'm actually going to use that so that the more of the up curve is now against my hand. And there you go, and it helps take some of the pressure off my little baby finger over here. It will move. Sometimes they just fall off. But the thing is this stuff doesn't cost, I don't know how much it is, but I know it's not terribly expensive. And you get 20 feet of it, and you only use about 6 inches of it. So that means really you can, put handles on 40 crochet hooks, which is probably how many I have, and I haven't put them all on yet, but I do them as I use them. So that's my story. That's my little crochet hook ergonomic hack. And then it, because it's a spongy, it's a soft foam, it will conform to your hand. It's got some heat there with it as well. The other thing that you can think about doing for your crochet hooks is the polymer clay. that you can get at the craft store, and you can be really basic and boring and just put a solid color, or you can get all kinds of fancy and make it all like, you know, wiggle waggle colors or whatever. But then you can take your aluminum crochet hook, and you're going to form that around there and make it fit your hand. Okay, don't just do it straight like this just to make them bigger. Do something that's ergonomic for your hand. I might make, if I was doing that, I probably would make this back end a little bit thicker where my pinky rests, and I know that that tends to irritate this pinky. If you hold it knife style like this, you're going to want to do something different as well. So that's the great thing about doing something like this, is that you get to make it work for you. Because we're all about that. I want your stitching to be comfortable. I want you to be successful. I want you to be happy. I want you to be as excited to start as you are to finish. And I want you to be as excited to use whatever it is you make, or gift whatever it is that you make. So there you go, folks. That's today's little tip and trick.